vessel and raced to find help for Cheska, who was injured and clearly dying. The Romer clans found other ways to survive. Cheska's father, Den Peroni, helped establish an independent trading base at Wairika, a colony cut off from all Hansa support and defenses. Den also traveled to the Ildiran Empire and met with the Mage-Imperator to reopen trade, once again bypassing the Hansa. In the rings of the gas giant Oscovel, Del Kellum and his lovely daughter Jet ran a complex of Romer shipyards. The EDF had recently lost a tremendous battle with the hydrogues there, and among the debris of the battlefield, Jet found a small, intact hydrogue derelict. Her father immediately called the brilliant Romer scientist Kato Okaya to study it. Kato learned enough from the derelict to develop a new weapon against the hydrogues: doorbells that would blow open a war globe's hatches. With his doorbells, Kato rushed off to Theroc, the likely target for the next hydrogue attack. The Romers also rescued a handful of EDF soldiers whose life pods had been left behind by their fleeing fleet, as well as many sophisticated new soldier compies, which were reprogrammed and put to work in the Oscovel shipyards. Jet helped nurse the POWs back to health, paying particular attention to surly Patrick Fitzpatrick III. Because of the hostilities between the Romers and the Hansa, the POWs could not be sent home. Fitzpatrick and his comrades, including Dr. Kiro Yamane, a specialist in soldier compies, searched for a way to escape. While romance grew between Fitzpatrick and Jet, Yamane found a way to make the soldier compies go berserk in the shipyards. As part of an escape plan, Fitzpatrick lured Jet to a romantic rendezvous, tricked her, and stole a ship to get away while the soldier compies created a diversion. The compies, far more destructive than Yamane expected, systematically destroyed the Romer facility. Fitzpatrick's powerful grandmother Maureen was a former Hansa chairman. After hearing that her grandson had been killed in action at Oscovel, she rallied the relatives of other fallen soldiers and flew to the ringed gas giant to establish a memorial. She was shocked to stumble upon the extensive hidden Romer shipyards, now thrown into turmoil because of the unleashed soldier compies. During a tense standoff, Fitzpatrick appeared and then angered his grandmother by speaking on behalf of Clan Kellum. He brokered a ceasefire by giving the EDF ships the hydrogue derelict Kato had been studying. As EDF ships took the POWs back home, Jet and the other Romers slipped away. Fitzpatrick doubted he would ever see her again. General Lanyon, the frustrated commander of the EDF, wanted to make an example of someone. With dwindling recruits, he had no choice but to produce huge numbers of soldier compies, all of them carrying Clickus robot programming modules, and to distribute them across the fleet. He was pleasantly surprised when a deserter, Branson Bebob Roberts, came to Earth bearing 2 survivors he had rescued from a devastated Hansa colony. The survivors, a girl named Orly Kovitz and an old man named Hud Steinman, told a wild tale that marauding Clickus robots and soldier compies had destroyed their settlement. General Lanyon sent a team to investigate these preposterous claims, but he was much more interested in court-martialing Bebob for desertion. The traitor Erlinda Kett called in all her favors to help Bebob, but it did no good. The trial was a sham, and Bebob's sentence was a foregone conclusion. To their surprise, though, the spy, Davlin Lotz, helped them escape. Bebob and Erlinda flew off in her ship, the Voracious Curiosity, while Davlin led the EDF pursuers on a wild goose chase, faking his own death. Just when Erlinda and Bebob thought they were safe, they ran into a group of inept Romer pirates at the ice moon Plumas. Erlinda and Bebob's ship was seized, and they were held in the water mines while the Romers figured out what to do with them. When he'd gone to rescue Cheska, Jess Tamblin did not realize that he had unwittingly dispersed a corrupted spark of wental energy into his mother's partially thawed body. Carla came alive, but was no longer human. Offhandedly killing one of Jess's uncles, she began to move toward the others, while Erlinda and Bebob watched in horror. On Theroc, the recovering world forest created a wooden golem of the green priest Benito to act as a spokesman and to prepare the Worldtrees for another hydrogue attack. Benito's sister, Sarene, the Hansa ambassador, arrived on behalf of Chairman Wenceslas, secretly hoping to become the new ruler of Theroc. When she did not succeed in that plan, she convinced green priests to spread among the orphaned Hansa colonies and established a communications network.